Plaintiff Catherine Walton met the defendant in a rehab center where she was being treated for alcoholism. Catherine claims while there, the defendant never admitted to having a problem and only said he was there because he was a workaholic, and she's suing him today for stolen money. Defendant Paul Kenny Kendall has no idea why he's in court and suspects it's only because he was not romantically interested in Catherine. Paul claims last night Catherine sent him a text message asking him to hook up, but he rejected her advances.
Start with you.
I met Kenny, he goes by Kenny, about 3 years ago. We were both in residential treatment together. I put myself there because of an alcohol addiction I have. I'm an alcoholic, but I have been clean and sober for over 3 years now.
So you're a recovering alcoholic?
Yes, I am. Kenny never admitted to any addictions when he was there. He said he was a workaholic. He claimed that was his addiction, was work. I do know he's a mechanic. Back in 2010, he worked on one of my cars. So moved to 2013, he works by my work. I would see him. We didn't become friends, but we were acquaintances. And like I said, he fixed my vehicle in the past. So when I was having car problems again, I came to him and asked him if he could fix my truck, and he said that he would. I gave him a blank check because it was just more convenient that way. I really trusted him. He was supposed to get parts for my car. It says on the check that I wrote it out for car parts. That was on a Wednesday. I gave him the check. I went down to his work and gave it to him at his job. I figured he worked, everything was legit. He seemed always, really respectable guy and always upfront with me. And so that was on a Wednesday. He was supposed to get the parts and start fixing my truck the next day. Thursday, I didn't hear from him. The vehicle was actually parked at my job, which is a couple blocks from his job. So Thursday, my vehicle sat there. Friday, it sat there. I didn't talk to him. Saturday, he finally contacted me because I had called and told him, I kept calling and calling, and he never would answer.
So what ultimately happened?
On Saturday, I checked my bank account. The check had been cashed for $550, which the parts were supposed to be around $200. I immediately called him and was questioning him about it, and he said, no problem. I said, okay, if you fix my truck, that's fine.
Did he ever fix it?
He never did.
What was the last reason he gave you?
He never gave me a reason. He kept saying that he was gonna give me the money back.
Okay, he did agree to give you your money back?
Yes, I have text messages that prove that, yeah.
All right, sir?
Your Honor, I don't understand why we're even here. I got a text message from last night that asked me if I wanted to hook up with her last night at her hotel. I believe that we're here
you all
because
dated before?
No.
Okay.
Due to the fact that I'm not interested in her like that.
She had tried to date you before?
No, not at all. But I have a text message here.
Hold on. Yeah, you said who wouldn't, huh? Yeah. He's a catch. No. If she never tried to date you before, then why do you now think the only reason she brought you across country was to date you now?
I don't think it has anything to do with dating.
I always really liked Kenny.
That's what you meant. She wants you.
The text message states.
He's a really nice guy.
Hold
He's very
on,
personable.
Let him read. Why are you interrupting? Now you got me suspicious. You don't want the man to read what you said. Go ahead.
At 9:55 last night, do you want to hook up tonight? You can come to my hotel. You know you're welcome. It's right here.
Ma'am?
Like I said, Kenny is a very friendly guy. I've always, we have never hung out personally on a personal level at all.
So a man you're suing the night before, you say, well, hey, you want to hook up tonight? Come to my hotel.
I didn't mean it that way. He had.
How'd you mean it?
I meant it on a friendly term. Okay, I was really upset that he did this to me, that he took my money like that and disappeared, and it really, really hurt my feelings.
You were upset?
It hurt my feelings a lot because I trusted him enough.
Do you usually call men and say, let's hook up tonight, come to my hotel when you're upset with me?
I've never been to Chicago. He's never been to Chicago. It wasn't like come to my motel and hook up.
No, you were upset with him. You were let's use your term. I was very upset with him.
I'm happy that he's here.
But yet you say, why don't we come to my hotel? Let's hook up tonight at my hotel. That doesn't sound upset to me. You ain't even call him my name when you asked him to come over. You would at least say, well, come over, you son of a gun, and let's hook up. Let's hook up, you son of a gun. Come to my hotel, you such and such.
No.
Doesn't sound upset to me.
I agree. I'm happy that he came all the way to Chicago to settle
What does
this.
that have to do with the money,
I wanted
sir?
to put it behind us.
Did you take the woman's money and fail to fix her car?
Yes.
Why? Why?
During this whole process, when I have an eye injury, I wasn't able to start the car on the date as planned because I couldn't see
the key.
I couldn't see the key. Perfect.
You had one eye that was working?
One eye that was working. The whole process started, when I didn't start on the day as planned, she called my job and got me fired from my job. She left notes on windows of vehicles at my work. I work at a car lot. She put notes in my boss's drop box that accepts car payments after hours. She called my boss so many times he fired me. At that point, I wasn't giving her money back. I lost my job. I had no paycheck to rely on now.
What business are you in?
I work for A1 Pre-Owned Auto.
And you took her money to fix her auto.
Yes, I did.
The business that you are in.
Yes, sir.
And so she had every right to tell your boss that you took her money to provide services.
His boss told me that he got fired because he's dishonest and he stole money from me. And so, I mean, that's the truth.
His boss said he fired you because you took money from her?
Because she kept calling and harassing.
That's not true.
Yeah, well, he was right. And he
said
has
because
every
she's
prerogative.
dishonest.
If you take money from a customer of yours, he has every right. I would fire you too. I would fire you. The customer comes to me. Hey, your employee took money from me to fix a car. And he won't fix my car. I will fire you too. What part don't you understand?
This had nothing to do with my job, though.
Yeah, but you work in that field.
Yes, sir.
And you took the money of a customer that paid you to do work in that field.
That is correct.
So she had every right to call him and say, hey, your employee who does car repairs took money from me to do car repairs, so I would like for you to talk to your employee and tell him to give me my money back for saying that he's going to fix my car. Because I don't know, he may have it on your lot. You may have something to do with it because you all are in the same business.
The car was on his lot.
It was on the owner. It was on the boss's lot.
Yes, he brought the car to his lot.
Was it on the boss's lot?
Yes, it was.
You sound crazy. $550
Thank
is
you, Your
your
Honor.
judgment,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
He took your money, and he doesn't think he should pay you because you called his boss where your car was located.
Correct.
And tried to get your money back. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
I can't believe that he actually brought up the text message that I sent him last night. I was trying to put it behind us, be friends, make a friendly thing. You know, Kenny is a cute guy, I think, but he knows it wasn't about that.
You want to go have a drink?
Sure.